Hello, everyone. Welcome to Internship Week. Today is our first sessions. Our first sessions are starting today, and the first session is Handshake A to Z. I want you to know that we are being live streamed on YouTube. So we ask that you please turn off your cameras and mute your microphones throughout the event. Also, place your questions in the chat so we can answer the questions. We will have a Q&A period towards the end of the session. Anna, can you launch the poll? So students that are admitted, please go ahead and fill out your poll. You have a few more seconds. Okay, if you could take a screenshot of the poll, please, Anna. Here we go. Here are the answers. So the majority of people feel that they know Handshake on a fairly deep level, from 40 to 60%. Okay. Anna, can you launch the next poll?
What do you have, Jen?
The second poll.
Now it's going.
Okay, great. So the poll question is, how confident are you about maximizing your Handshake profile? All right, we need a couple more people to answer. We're just waiting on one person. Okay, let's go ahead and show the results. So as you can see, 20 to 40%, that's how people are feeling. 50% of the people feel that way, that's their knowledge base. All right, so if you could take a screenshot of that, please, Anna, and then take the poll down. So while Anna is removing the poll, ending the poll, there we go. So that's all, Anna, pull that one down for now. We're done, but we'll ask those questions at the end of the session. But in the meantime, I'd like to introduce you to our presenter for today. Jessica Pouzon is a senior at California State University, Northridge, majoring in marketing, management, and business honors. She currently works as an experiential learning assistant, program assistant at CSUN's Career Center. Through maintaining and updating Handshake, a virtual career education platform, Jessica works hard to ensure students find the right internships.
Thank you, Jan. So we have about half an hour to 45 minutes for this workshop. So I'm going to go ahead and get started. So first and foremost, good morning, everybody, and happy Monday. It's the first day of the week, and I'm so glad that you came to our workshop. Like Jan said, I work at the Career Center, and I've been working with Handshake for almost 2 years now. And I'm a student like you guys, so I've been really experimenting on how to optimize my Handshake experience. So that's what I want to talk about. How can you make Handshake the best for you? And we do that through really, perfecting the profile, our Handshake profile. So for those of you who don't know, Handshake is one of the many career resources in CareerLink, CSUN's virtual career education platform. And it has many, many features. It's a very versatile platform. So students and alumni are able to access thousands of jobs and internships. They can discover career and networking events. They can connect with students and alumni, and they can make career-related appointments. And they can also join events such as this one. So like I said, Handshake is very versatile, and we really want you guys to use it to your advantage. All right. So optimizing your experience. So how do you make Handshake the best for you? So 80% of students who have completed their profile on Handshake are contacted by an employer. So I noticed when I completed my profile, employers would individually reach out to me through Handshake. They would send me messages about open job positions that they had. They would send me messages about career fairs that they wanted me to attend. And it was a really great resource for me because I was exposed to more opportunities than I was before. And another cool thing is that more relevant job recommendations will appear on your homepage. So before you really complete your profile, the jobs that you're going to see on your homepage are kind of going to be somewhat random, not really tailored to what you're interested in. But the more you complete your profile and you select your interests and you add your major and industries that you're interested in, the jobs that you're going to see in your Handshake profile are going to reflect that. So I'm going to share my Handshake profile right now, and I'll show you guys what I mean. Just give me 1 second. And let me know if this works. All right, so this is what you see when you go to your Handshake homepage. Like I told you guys, it's very versatile. You can see jobs, you can see employers and different companies, you can connect with students and alumni, explore roles and average salaries even, you can register events, and you can even connect with us, the Career Center. And if you take a look at my homepage, you'll see that all of the jobs that I'm recommended are related to my major. So you'll see marketing internships and business internships. So that's the goal. We want to get you guys to that level. And I also want to share my messages as well. So like I mentioned earlier, the more you complete your profile, the more employers will actually send you messages. This is one from Target. They're telling me about a career meeting that they have, and there's another one from CVS inviting me to like a virtual career fair, and this is one from PepsiCo, and there's another one from TikTok telling me about open positions that they have. So these are just some of the benefits that you guys will have once you complete your profile. So you really have nothing to lose, and it takes a bit of time, but I promise you all it's worth it. So I know I'm talking a lot. I'll slow it down just a bit because it might be a lot of information. But if you have any questions, feel free to type it out in the chat and I will address all of them later. We have a Q&A session right after this presentation. So don't worry, I'll get to your questions at the end if you have any. So, all right. The first thing that you want to do to optimize your Handshake experience is you want to complete your profile. And to do that, I'll go through how you do it. So the first thing is there's actually a shortcut that I'll teach you guys is when you upload your resume on Handshake, you can actually select your resume and choose whichever one you uploaded, and Handshake will automatically fill in the different sections of your profile for you. So it'll fill in your education section, your work and volunteer section, your organization section. So that's a pretty quick way to do it. And I'll teach you how to do that right now. So if you scroll all the way to the bottom, there's a tab that says Documents. You just click on Manage Documents, and then you upload your resume, and it'll appear here. As you can see, I've been uploading my resumes quite frequently. I just change every time I make an update. And you also have the option if you want your resume to be visible by employers or not. But I suggest have your resume visible, because employers will be able to download your resume directly from your profile. So that's a really great feature. So once you've uploaded your resume, and you go on your profile, you'll have the opportunity to click Build Your Profile Faster, select a resume, and all of this will automatically pop up, and you guys just have to approve it. So that's like a shortcut, but I'll go through all the steps one by one, just so that we all know how to do it, right? So after your resume, you also want to add like a little bio. Make sure it's captivating and short. This is your chance to shine. You can add what your goals are, what your skills are, and what you want to do in the future. So as much as possible, keep it short and keep it sweet, and try to express yourself. It's the first thing that's also going to appear. So make sure that it really stands out. And if you need any help, writing this bio, feel free to drop by at the Career Center. Our peers and our counselors will definitely be happy to help you guys out to make something like this. The next thing you guys want to add also, which is often overlooked, is a photo. So this is how you add a photo. You just click this one, and then you add your photo over here. But profiles with photos are 7 times more likely to be viewed by employers. So that's a great thing, because your chances of being viewed are higher. And also try to remember to make sure that it's a solo photo of you, and try to keep it professional. I didn't have a professional photo. So what I did was I just found like a plain white background here in my house, and I asked someone to take a picture of me kind of like head up, and I cropped it, and it turned out pretty okay. So you don't need any of the fancy stuff. You don't need to go to a studio. Just a simple professional photo works completely fine. So once you have your resume, once you have your little bio, and once you have your photo uploaded, the next thing you want to add is your education. So it's important to add where you study, what you study, and when you're graduating. So you click on this little edit or add school button, and it'll give you the option to add your school, your education level, bachelor's or master's, your specific college. I'm a business major, so mine is the Nazarian College of Business. When you started and when you're going to graduate. You can also add your majors and your minors, and you can also add your GPA. Now, if you're not comfortable sharing your GPA, you have the option of hiding it from employers too. So don't worry about that. You choose what you want to share. But the reason why it's important for you to add your graduation date, I just want to emphasize that, there are some employers that look for specific students in certain year levels. So for example, some internships are looking for juniors only or sophomores only. So you want to really put your graduation date on here so that, those jobs can go to you and you can see them and you can apply for them if you really want the job. So the next thing that you're going to add is your work and volunteer experience. So my suggestion is to maximize your experience, include all your work and volunteer experience, and think about how to frame any transferable skills if you haven't had a lot of professional experience yet. So basically what that means is, we're college students, and employers know that we're not going to have, the best and most professional experience out there. Most of us will just have part-time jobs, will work retail or in the food industry, but don't think that those jobs aren't related to your career, because they are. There are many skills that you learn on those jobs, such as communication, time management, teamwork, organization, And those skills can be applied to any job you have in the future. So add those on your work and volunteer experience, and really emphasize what you learned and how it can benefit you in your future jobs. Another tip is try to keep it consistent. So in my work experience, I just made sure I had 3 bullet points in each, just so it looks neat and it's easy to read. But yes, so try to maximize the experience that you have. We actually have a workshop on that this Friday. It's called Identify Your Transferable Skills. It'll be on March 5 from 11:30 to 12:15 p.m. So if you want to attend that, you can also register on Handshake. But yeah, so once you have your work and volunteer experience down, you also want to add your organizations and extracurriculars. So this may be the different clubs you're joining. Maybe you're in a sorority or a fraternity. Maybe you do sports. But this is a good way to show employers that you're a very well-rounded individual. So aside from work and aside from your academics, you also spend time doing other things. So this is important to have, even though it's not really related to your major. You could be in an anime club or you could be in a film club. But this is just to show employers that you're well-rounded and that you have different skills, that you're good at communicating with other people. And it shows many different things. So you want to add that there as well. And you want to make sure that you're engaged, you're an engaged member of the community. If you've had any leadership roles in any of the organizations that you're in, please include that. That's such a great plus. And employers really like that students have leadership positions because it shows that they're capable of handling responsibility. So that's another thing that's important to note. The next thing is you want to add relevant courses. So, as CSUN students, we take a bunch of different courses. We take many courses. But in this section, I want you guys to add what's relevant to what you want, the job that you want in the future. So I'm a marketing and management major. So all of the courses that I included in this part are all marketing or management. I took different GE courses. I took some language classes and I took some culture classes, but I didn't think those were as relevant as these courses right here. So I want to showcase maybe market research, digital marketing, management, and organizational behavior. So these are all things that will make me more attractive to an employer. So if you're an engineering major, you want to include those courses. If you're a film major, specify those courses on this section of the profile. And it doesn't hurt. It always helps you. The next thing is the next section you want to add is projects. So take ownership of projects that show creativity, researchability, and initiative. So think about the projects that you worked on. These could be projects that you have in school, the many group projects that we do as CSUN students. They could be research projects that you do, group projects, and even they could be personal projects of your own. And you want to showcase these things to an employer. So be sure to add like the things that you did, what you've accomplished, and those are all very important. And the last thing that you want to add in your profile is your skills. So I would recommend mixing both hard skills and soft skills. So just to give a little bit on that, hard skills are things like Microsoft, Photoshop, Microsoft Excel, PowerPoint, social media. Most of the time, these are skills that, deals with applications that you have to learn and, they take time to learn. And the next thing is you want to also add soft skills, which is like leadership, communication, time management. So these are more people skills. You want to add both of these things to really showcase that you're a well-rounded individual. So I know that's a lot, but the next thing I want to mention is you also want to fill out your career interests over here. So this part is really important because this part is going to help tailor your Handshake homepage and tailor the jobs that you'll receive from Handshake to jobs that you're actually interested in. So the first thing, it gives you the option, the section that says job hunt here, it'll show you these 5 options. If you're not looking for a job, if you're actively looking for a job, if you're not looking for a job, but you have one already, if you're not looking for a job, but you're open to opportunities, or if you're not looking for a job, but you're going to grad school. So I selected actively looking for a job. So, and these are only visible to employers, so they know that I'm looking for one. And the other thing is job interests. So you can select many things. Personally, I did full-time job, part-time job, on-campus jobs, and internships, just so that I get all of those things on my feed. And you can also add cities. So because I live here, I put Los Angeles, California, but I know with the pandemic going on, everybody is everywhere right now. So put the city where you live in, and don't be afraid to put different cities on there too, because remote work is still happening. Many people are working from home. So the job may be located in a different city, but the job itself might be remote. So, always try and look out for those, because it could be a good opportunity for you guys. And then the next thing that you can add are the roles that you're interested in. So if you open the roles section, there's a drop-down menu and shows you like the different roles that you may be interested in. And you can type stuff out as well, but I selected product marketing intern, account manager intern, digital marketing intern, just because I wanted an internship role, but you can tailor that to what you're specifically looking for. And last but not the least is industries. So because I'm a marketing major and a management major, I put advertising, PR, and marketing and nonprofit on here. But once again, when you click the option, a drop-down menu will appear, and you'll have the ability to see the many, many different industries that are available to you. And you will get job recommendations based on what you select here. So you hit save, and then there you have it. So those are going to be your interests. And I'll just show you once again my Handshake homepage. So once I completed my profile to 100%, the jobs that I get were marketing internships here. And then jobs that are popular in my major, which is really cool. And then jobs that are recommended based on my activity. So the more you complete your profile, the more Handshake really, really tailors your homepage to what you're interested in, which is very beneficial. So the first thing you want to do is complete your profile. So the second thing you want to do is update your career interests. And the last thing you want to do is you want to keep informed. So how do you keep informed? You can discover the right company for you and connect with employers that you like. So for example, I want to connect with Disney. I'll be able to follow Disney over here, and then I'll get notifications if they ever post a job. Let's say I want to follow PepsiCo. And then I'm already following them, yes. But once they have a job posting, I'll be notified right away. So that's something that's super cool as well. And another thing that you guys can do to keep informed is you can attend the many, many events that the Career Center hosts. So I will open up the list of events that we have, which is over here. So as you guys know, this is the first event of internship week, and we have many events coming this week. The next one we have today is the CSU Entertainment Alliance. And then we have internship roadmap from start to finish, and we have many more this week. So that's another way you can keep informed and stay on top of things. So sign up to these events, favorite employers, and make sure your profile is up to date. So show your interest in employers and events, and you'll receive notifications about job postings or on-campus interviews, or even career networking virtual events. So I'm going to stop sharing my profile right now. And then I'll hand it over to Jan, who may want to launch another poll right before we get into the Q&A section. Jan?
Okay, Hello. We are launching our final 2 questions. And this poll is, question is, how proficient are you in using the tools in Handshake after today's session? So we'll give you a minute to answer these questions. If you've minimized the poll, please bring it back up again. If you can't see the poll, please put it in the chat. It's not allowing you to answer.
No, sorry. That's what I wanted to let you know.
Okay, so Anna, can you check that? It's not allowing them to answer.
Yeah, for some reason it's weird. The poll is launched. It's just I don't know why it's not
Right now,
showing or not letting them.
it says the polling is closed. Can you relaunch the polling?
Let me try
Okay.
again. It goes back to the first one. So let me just.
There we go. There
You
we
see
go.
the third one or the first one?
They've got, no, it's the third one.
Okay, for some reason I see the first question. That's why. It's weird, but it's working. Okay.
It's going. We're getting lots of reactions from the chat about having the ability to fill it out. Okay, just a few more seconds. We have a few more people that can answer. Couple more answers, hopefully. Okay, I think I'll give you 5 seconds and that's it. Okay, Anna, can you take a screenshot, please? There we have 80, the largest number on the screen is 80 to 100%. So people feel more confident that are more proficient in using this system. Okay, let's go to our second poll question. I mean, our last polling question. All right. How confident are you about maximizing your Handshake profile after today's session? The numbers are coming in. It's very exciting. Few more people. Few more people. All right, let's go ahead and take a screenshot of this. We can see from the poll, let's get the results here. And the results are the majority of the people feel 80 to 100% confident that they can maximize their profile on Handshake. We see a couple people at 20% or 20 to 40%. If you have questions, you can email us at career.internships@csun.edu, and we will do our best to answer those questions for you. Okay, so if we can then wrap and take down the poll. If the poll doesn't go down, we'll just minimize it. If you will minimize it on your screen, and we are ready for questions. Nyla, do we have any questions?
Not yet, but they are going to come in soon.
All right.
Please enter your questions in the chat, everyone.
Oh, I actually got a question, but it was sent directly to me. And this question says, what if you had applied for a few jobs, but it only says pending? I'm having trouble getting a job of my interest, and I believe is due to my lack of experience. All right. So with Handshake, the cool thing is you can see if your application is pending or if it's been reviewed already. So I do understand that sometimes it's a little bit frustrating when it just says pending and you feel like you're not getting a response. But I actually do have a tip for you. Once you click on your application and when you see the company that you applied for, when you click on them, you'll be able to view their contact information and you can see either their email or if they have a contact number. My recommendation for you is to send a follow-up email. Tell the employer that you sent an application through Handshake and tell the employer the date. So let's say, hello, employer. I sent an application through Handshake on March 1st of 2021. On Handshake, it currently says it's pending. And then ask them, I just wanted to know if there's anything else you needed from me. I can resubmit my resume to you and my cover letter, and I'm happy to submit anything else. So even though you already sent your application, it's just a good follow-up and reminder for them. And you'll also be ahead of the game a little bit because while everybody applied on Handshake, you will have emailed the employer. So the employer will remember your name when you go see your application. But I'll be honest, it does take a little bit of time for employers to review each application. Since I work on Handshake, I can see like the number of applications like jobs get, and they're quite a lot. And working from home is difficult, so it does take a long time. But I'd say if the 2-week mark has passed, try and follow up.
Okay, we do have a question from Elizabeth relating to YouTube. And Elizabeth is wondering, you said that you were live on YouTube. Can we find this session on YouTube to watch it over and review?
Yes, you can find this session on YouTube. So it's being live streamed right now, and you'll have this whole presentation available to you. Let me go ahead and I'll try to find that link and then I'll paste it on the chat so that you guys can have it. Just give me 1 second.
The CSUN Career Center has a YouTube channel. So if you're searching for any of our videos, you can go to YouTube and then search for the CSUN Career Center, and it will take you to our page. So all of our sessions that we have this week are you will be able to find on our YouTube channel. So let's say you're not able to attend Handshake A-Z is happening now, but Internship Roadmap from start to finish at 2 p.m. today. You'll be able to go to our YouTube channel and view it, as well as CSU Entertainment Alliance and any of our other sessions that we have throughout Internship Week.
Okay, and we had a question from Liz. Jessica, you said we can drop by the Career Center so we can do a walk-in. Is that correct?
Yes, so great question, Liz. So the Career Center, even though we're online, we still have drop-in sessions, which is super awesome. So the schedule is, I believe, Monday to Friday from 10 a.m. to 12 p.m. and then from 1 p.m. to 3 p.m. Okay, great, Liz. I'm glad that you need that. So there's many things that they'll be able to help you with, actually. They'll help you with your resume. If you need help reviewing your resume, maybe you're confused about what career path you want to take and you need some guidance. So take advantage of this resource because our counselors and our peer mentors are like really, really happy and excited to help you guys out. So I believe, yes, I'll provide the hours for you.
All right. Thank you, Jessica.
Mhm.
Any other questions? We're getting thank yous. Wow, I needed that from Liz. Thank you from Liz as well. Anna put the YouTube, the link to the YouTube channel in the chat as well, everyone. Oh, I've got 2 new messages here. All right, Professor Lissa Stapleton, Ramirez Stapleton, we're so glad that you joined us today with your Deaf Studies 415, 415 class, and you can head back to the room. Liz has another question. How about VMOC? Is that another department? Thank you, Liz. Good question.
Hi, Liz. Do you happen to be a business major? All right, perfect. So VMOC is actually a really great application for you to use. I know that for business majors, I think you need a certain score before they allow you to post your resume on Handshake. And I think that score needs to be 75. It is a different department. It is under the College of Business, but I'll send you the link here as well if anyone else is interested in VMOC. It's basically a smart resume. So how it works is most of the time we send our applications online, and then AI will review that resume, and VMOC kind of helps you in that way. It'll review your resume and tell you how good it is compared to the other resumes that are received online. So, and then it will give you a score, and then it will tell you how to improve. So I suggest that you schedule an appointment with a counselor or do a drop-in with a peer mentor, and they will be able to help you kind of fix up your resume.
Yes, we do get questions about VMOC in the Career Center weekly, and so we can help out to a certain level and at a certain extent and give you some great pro tips. And then also I see that you have an appointment tomorrow, so let us know how we can continue to help you. Thank you so much. Professor Lissa said thank you to everyone. And Marisol said she struggled with VMOC as well. So definitely take advantage of your drop-ins within the Career Center and within your College of Business Center as well.
Yes.
Are there any more questions?
Not seeing any.
Okay, so we are going to wrap up the session for today. We thank you for coming to our first session. This was our trial run, and we have 14 different sessions over the course of the week. So please take a look at our list. If you want to see the list, you can either go into Handshake, as Jessica demonstrated today, or you can go onto our website and see the list of all the upcoming events. If you click on each one of those events, will take you directly to Handshake to register. So thanks once again.